Alright, so Sam wants me to go back to the lodge. We'll do that in due time. I think it's time to do a couple of missions here, a couple of exploring. This is where I am. We have to go to the Trackers Alliance HQ, which is right here on this side of the map as well. On this side of the city. We also have to deliver this guy's package. I believe this guy has a mission for me, though.
Good to meet you, friend. Name's Elias Cartwright. I'm the mayor of Akila City. Now, I've got a memory for faces, and I can't say I've seen yours around here before. I make it a point to introduce myself to everyone who passes through our fine city. As the founder himself once said, there's no substitute for a warm welcome and a friendly smile.
Appreciate that.
You're more than welcome.
Now, what do you need?
As I'm sure you know, us folk in the Freestar Collective put great stock in human kindness and generosity of spirit. I like to think that's what sets us apart from our neighbors in the United Colonies. We don't rely on machines or bureaucracy. We rely on each other. I won't pry about what brought you here. That's all of your business and none of mine. However, I'd be more than happy to give you the scoop about the core and Midtown.
Okay.
The core is the oldest district and represents the original settlement dating back to the days of Solomon Coe. The descendants of the original settlers still make their home there today. Frank's just the latest owner of the old Hassanove Manor, and he's the worst, simply the worst. But it's been a problem since the Hassanove family ran out of heirs. There's an old wrong the Cartwrights have been trying to right for decades, and hence, well, I need help. I was right to talk to you about this. The last Hassanove was Sahar. Sad tale there. By all accounts, when she lost her last grandchild around 40 years ago, well, it broke her. She packed up and just plain left the estate. Built some farm far from Akila City and the protection of its walls. It didn't take long before the Ashta overran the farm, and just like that, no more Hassanoves. A lot of folks thought the same. So I need someone to go to the old Sahar farm, brave the Ashta, and see if she left a will. I swear I'll honor her wishes. Akila owes her family that much. And if it happens to kick Mr. Big Shot out of the core, well, that'll be a bonus.
Okay, I'll be happy to help you.
You are a blessing. Sahar's farm is elsewhere on the planet. If you can't handle Ashta, please just don't go. I don't want this whole sordid story to have more tragedy. Be careful.
Okay, so we gotta go to a whole different area here. Okay, I see. Let's travel there. I imagine that this place is probably going to be a ginormous episode if I decide to include it all into like a little Akila City completion video. We'll see. How do I get in here? Damn, that was it? Oh, damn. Oh, is this mine? That is mine. What do we got in here? Alright. We got the will. Talk to Frank Langston about Sahar's will. Or I'll talk to Elias. This guy weirdly kept some people in cages behind his house, though. That's kind of weird. Alright, just following the waypoint here. Let's go ahead and go talk to Frank about the will. Frank Langston assignment. Are you Frank? You're not Frank, you're Elizabeth Cardwell. You're Frank.
Akila City has to be the worst port in the settled system. Oh, the who? Wait. Hassanov. You mean the family that owned this manor?
Damn right.
Elias Cartwright. That man's always had it out for me. My credits are as good as anyone else around here. I got a business proposition. 10,000 credits, and I take that alleged will off your hands. No questions asked. Suit yourself. But there's no way Elias Cartwright or any of those other core snobs will offer you anything close.
So you sold 3 pickups today?
Yeah, Might get some more on the back end. Your casserole.
Oh, have you
sealed
met
the
my
deal.
boyfriend, Frank? If he seems rude, it's only because the people around here treat him badly.
Frank, I remember
Don't
who
have
you
a
are now.
contract to be signed?
You're the guy I was talking to outside the bank, Frank. Oh my goodness.
Should have the contract.
Alright, well that guy didn't have anything
Rock might have-
interesting. I guess we'll just give it to this guy, right? This guy that gave us the quest
Like
after
I
all.
said, be careful. I'd rather you forget the whole Hassanov business rather than getting hurt. You got it! That's wonderful! But Blake Aldwell... Let me think back. There was a Blake. Might be we can track him or any surviving kin down. I'll get my lawyer on this. Frank Langston's in for a rude surprise. And we can maybe see a Hassanov return back to the core.
Yeah, I mean, as long as everything's right. But, I mean, the guy did work hard for that house, but fortunately it's not his, right? I don't know. It's kind of fucked up, I think, doing this.
They helped make the Freestar Collective. If they have living heirs, well, it's more than I could have hoped for. You've more than earned this. You've done the city a great service.
Man. Tough situation, for sure. Okay, I see where we have to go. Right here, Weston Philiburn's house.
I'm not sure if we can...
This is where I am, right there. Oh, this is really close to where we gotta take Mr. Sude's package to. I think the person that we want to talk to is in here, Sarah Philiburn.
It's true.
There
My
you are.
husband runs one of the most successful businesses in the Freestar Collective. If you're here for Weston, he's underfoot somewhere, either here or at the factory. But please, if it's about that brewing nonsense, kindly leave. They don't need any more encouragement. Oh, sorry. My nerves are frayed. So many people coming and going for the company. Weston, that's my husband. Well, he's never been what I'd call a dreamer or a visionary. He's a practical man, good with ledgers and numbers. His brother Henry's the creative one, but he seems to have lost interest in growing the company, and now all he wants to do is brew beer. Philburn Agricultural Systems could provide the whole of the settled systems with food, not just Akila City. Well, I wish you were the one I had to convince. Well, you didn't come here to hear me natter on. Anything else? Well, there is. The stakes are huge. With further R&D on IntelliWheat, the entire settled systems could benefit. Surely that's worth some less than savory solutions. Exactly. Henry's pet project is tied to market perception. His beer, annoyingly, is really good. But if we could make a bad batch, terrible, really, his margins are tight enough he might be forced to throw in the towel.
Damn, this is some fucking hoe shit right here. This is the man's wife, and she's trying to literally end his whole entire business.
My husband put his foot
But
down.
hey,
and
it's side
hasn't
quest,
lifted
right?
Our core business on this. If Henry loses money here, it'll only be from his pet project. The next big batch of beer is almost done brewing in our factory. You just need to find a way to break in without getting caught by the guard and tamper with it somehow. Then just wait a day or so and see how the batch goes over at the Stone Root Inn. Do that, and I'll pay you handsomely. That's the last I'll talk of this.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
Ah, so you're the delivery person.
Mother's...
Well, here's your payment.
Right?
Oh, and this never happened.
Yeah, of course. Never happened. Well, at least we're done with that damn mission. Hopefully we don't have to, go back to him, I don't think, right? Anyways, let's see. Sabotage the latest batch of Henry's beer. Let's see if we can, get it done.
You really going through with it?
Oh, how do we fuck it up? All of it, I guess? Oh man, I hope that screwed it up. I just clicked the first thing. I guess we can now go. I don't know if we should go to the Trade Authority or if we should go see what this person has first. Let's go over here and see what kind of unique weapons this person has in the firearms department. Alright, Head Ranger. That's funny. And the Prime. Go ahead and take them both, and then I'm going to go ahead and sell a bunch of crap. Alright, that was pretty quick. Alright, let's go to the Trade Authority, pick up this quest. I know that there's one in here. Sup, dude?
The Trade Authority looks to partner with local governments to find mutually beneficial arrangements.
Do you have any special jobs available?
I do have need of a courier. A simple job. The timetable isn't even an issue. But it requires discretion and no questions.
I'll take
this message
job.
to the den. There's a Trade Authority rep there, Marcel. Just give the paper to him. If you could take a roundabout path to get there, that would be best. And that's the last we will speak of this.
Oh, it's contraband, huh? Alright, well we grabbed that, yet another mission. Let's go and head to the Trackers Alliance HQ now. Let's go there, then I think we're going to be done on this side of the city.
Kind of weird reaching out to them instead of the other way around, isn't it? Pretty convinced.
Roach?
I know, I trust
Oh, you sound cool.
The record streak. I'm only one away. Again.
Roach.
Know what happened the last time I was paired up? I don't want this new one to... What?
Our new potential recruit. He's standing
right here. Yeah, I said I know. I'm aware of his presence, have been since he walked in the door. I said what I said. I stand by it. And rookie, don't you dare let me down. We got a lot to prove around here.
Leave no quarter. Show no mercy.
I like it. What's up?
You're prompt. Good trait for a tracker. Anyhow, we can talk about punctuality or we can get down to business. I am Agent Number 1, or No One, if you prefer. It seems you've decided to entertain our offer. Good.
Sure.
A drop of enthusiasm can create an ocean of success. Remember that. However, it is not as simple as accepting and taking an oath. You must be tested in the field and face a true challenge before taking up the mantle of tracker. Do you have any questions before we proceed?
How is this different from going after bounties from the mission board? Actually, that's a good question.
It's only a tool we use to expand our reach to freelancers who either do not have the capabilities or the desire to work with the Trackers Alliance in a more official capacity. To put it simply, those bounties are trifles compared to what official trackers deal with. They're lower risk, lower reward.
Ooh, big bounty. Let's do it.
Before we accept you as an official tracker, you'll need to demonstrate competency in the field. To that end, I would like you to first accept the available bounty on the wanted display on the nearby wall, then report back to me.
Hey, killer.
The Starjacker? 10,000. Hell yeah, I'm gonna accept that one. Where are you at, though?
Your mission. Once you are a tracker, you may not get a briefing like this for your missions. You'll be expected to handle them by yourself. Excellent. I knew you could. The target for this mission is admittedly one of our toughest. Not because of how dangerous he is, but because of how often he has evaded us in the past. His name is Hannibal Eutropio. He's wanted for 94 counts of spaceship grand theft.
Damn!
We have reason to believe he runs a chop shop somewhere out in the fringes, but we do not know where. Luckily, we have intel that one of his associates, Adrastos Dakota, is currently here in Akila City. For your first mission, you were assigned a partner, Roach. He will have more information. Speak with him.
I guess we'll take it up with him, whatever it is. Didn't seem like he liked me much.
I wish you the best of luck. Leave no quarter. Show no mercy.
Alright, Cobra Kai, chill.
Well,
Roach, I like your name.
the rookie. Hey,
And your scar, dude. Pretty badass scar.
About earlier, when you first arrived.
Accept your apology.
Oh, you do? You assume I was going to offer you one. Here's the thing. I don't want you thinking I'm some sort of pompous ass, so yeah. Sorry about before. But at the same time, I'm serious. I've seen how some of the other new recruits have messed up. Listen to me, and we'll make sure that doesn't happen. I know you think you're hot shit, but if you don't have the skills to back it up, the only tip I'll be asking you is where are all the best spots in the afterlife? Now let's get down to business. This Adrastos guy is our ticket to finding Hannibal. We find him, bring him in, and get the information out of him. Any questions?
Question, let's go get our guy.
Adrastos was last sighted in town, so we're going to go out there and you'll use your scanner to find him. Once we do, we'll convince him to chat with us. By force, if need be. If you don't have any more questions, let's hit the road.
Okay, Roach is now following me. Use scanner to find Adrastos. Alright, let's go ahead and try to look for the guy, yeah? Alright, let's go look for this guy. Let's see. I don't see him that way. Let's go left or right? It could be anywhere then, right? Is that him already? I think I already found him, bruh. Hold up. Hey you, sir. Halt.
Hey,
halt there.
Can I help you? If I'm picking up
Critical
what you're
success,
laying
let's
down,
go.
you could probably make some of those charges go away if I cooperate, huh? Okay, fine. I'll tell you what you want to know. What exactly do you want to know? Something about Hannibal, right?
You need to tell us where he is. Then, as long as the intel's good, we can consider letting you off easy. Got it?
Yeah, what do you say?
You don't have to tell me twice. Truth is, Hannibal could be anywhere. I don't know how to tell you where he is.
I don't believe you. You better start
But I know where to find his chop shop. Yeah, of course. It's an old abandoned star yard in the Andromos system. Andromos 4A to be exact. Surrounded by a field of giant space rocks. Can't miss it. Actually, you can. That's kind of the point.
Great. You're coming with us then. You run, you die. You cause a commotion, you die. You so much as sneeze without asking.
I die. I think I get it. Well, what are we waiting for? To the chop shop.
Right. Hey, rookie, a word?
The hell'd you go? You said a word, just fucking appeared. How are you in there again? Hi.
Outside the wall,
you wanted a word?
Hostile are no joke.
So normally, you'd register Adrastos with the system and leave him bound for someone to come pick him up. But we need him to tag along with us. Now, if we show up on my ship, we'll lose the element of surprise. I'd rather keep our cards close to our chest. Gives Hannibal less chance to escape. Yeah, I've got one all right. See, the last guy I took in wound up dead and knowingly donated his ship. It's a nice ride, and the parts are valuable. We'll use that. Adrastos here is going to help us on the comms as we approach.
Oh, I am?
Or he'll find himself in deep space without a suit. He's going to play it as if he jacked a ship and brought it to be chopped up. And he's going to do it without giving it away that we're on board because he knows what'll happen if he does.
As I was saying, I'm going to do just that.
The ship's parked at the spaceport. You'll be the one in the pilot's seat, so I can keep an eye on our good buddy Adrastos. Let's wrap this one up nice and quick.
Absolutely. Listen, though. So one thing that I'm pretty sure I need to do real quick, though, is I need to find a bounty board. Alright, I found it. So this is the main gate, and it's literally just right here on the right. It's super crazy. I looked almost everywhere. Let's clear our bounty in the United Colonies. Nice. Oh, look, another shop right here, actually. Let's see what you got. Anything unique?
Traveling. If you're looking for a weapon, I've got you covered.
Elegance. Okay, it's a nice, unique name for a unique gun. And the Zapper. Alright, now that we're done here, let's see what else we can do here, actually. It's Chunks right there. Shepherd's General Store.
I'll say right. Everyone needs supply.
Alrighty, I grabbed bullets and heals. That's about it for right there. Is that another mission board? Oh, Akila City information. I think we'll pass.
Let's all
Listen to Davis and Wilson's argument.
We all want to protect people from the Ashta. We're on the same side here.
The hell with that. This ain't the way things are done, and that's the end of it.
With due respect, I have repeatedly explained that I do not need permission. I came to you in the spirit of cooperation, but if this is the reaction...
20 years, you've done this my way, and it has always worked. Always! Why are you trying to fix something that ain't broke?
Mr. Wilson, we can deal with the Ashta better, safer. We didn't turn down fire or space flight because we'd managed just fine until that point.
I will not be talked down to like this.
Okay. Miss Alpin, please don't take any further action until we've had some time to think this over. All right?
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta.
Davis,
Friend,
what's going on?
I gotta confess, I'm not much in the mood for conversation.
But I can help.
I know. I shouldn't let that woman get up under my skin, but... well, I can't seem to help it.
It's none of my business.
No, see? Now that's where you're wrong. It's everyone's business.
Alright, so let me know. How can I help?
Look, this is getting my blood pressure up talking about this so damn much. You think you can talk some sense into her? Be my guest. Otherwise, I suggest you leave defending this city to the people who spent their lives doing it.
Oh, okay. Where did she go?
If it weren't for the walls, the whole town would be an Ashta.
Is she inside? Ah, she went this way. The one way I didn't look.
Well, you sure don't look like you're delivering the capacitors I'm waiting for. Something I can do for you?
Yeah, you had a disagreement, I heard.
Mr. Wilson has a disagreement with me.
Okay, I like the way you put that.
I can't tell if he's just being willfully ignorant or has just entirely misunderstood my proposals.
Okay.
I'm not sure what you've heard or, quite frankly, why this seems to be getting around the way it is. Despite assertions to the contrary, I'm not attempting to run anyone out of a job or open the city gates to allow Ashta to come pouring in. Nor am I in any way attempting to make a statement about the competence of the current security forces and/or apparatus in Akila City. I hope that clears things up.
I feel like I just got broadsided by the fine print. Do you know what the hell she just said?
No, she said anything but made her point.
Okay, well, I must need to work on my delivery because I keep having this problem. I need to prove that what I'm working on can make a positive difference. Then you'll see it my way. I could really use some help, in fact, just to make sure this all goes off without a hitch. Would you be willing to place some sensors for me?
Sure.
That is great news. Just take these and stick them in specific spots in the city along the wall. When you're done, come find me. I'll find something to do in the meantime to give myself an air of plausible deniability. Problem?
Alright, well, I mean, you guys don't need hand-holding. I'm gonna go to all these locations, put some of these sticks in the ground, theoretically, and I'm gonna come back and talk to her. Stick in the ground! Stick in the ground! In the ground! In the ground! Alright, let's go back and talk to her.
You got some good news, I hope?
Job's finished.
Well, that's that then. So, this next part, it's a bit delicate. See that guard tower across the way there? I need to get in there and make a few small modifications to the terminal inside.
Whoa.
I don't have the processing power to collate all the data that'll be coming in from the sensors. The existing network does.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. I really am bad at communicating sometimes. I have that part well in hand.
What?
The, guard standing outside there, he's not gonna let me in. I need you to distract him. I should only need a few moments. So, I don't know, convince him to take a break or something. Or if you're feeling particularly rebellious, maybe give him some official business to attend to. I believe it's what Davis would refer to as a ruckus. As soon as you've got him occupied, I'll scoot in and out before anyone notices. Okay? Let's do this.
Well, steal something in front of a guard? I don't want to do that. Let's just see if we can just persuade the man to take a lunch break or something. Take another Hippolyta here. Yeah, good thing we really started to hoard those, huh? Just pay him off, shit. But now let's try to get the persuasion.
To take this on what? Faith?
Try to do a 3, I guess.
Well, if you say so.
Critical success.
I guess I believe you. Just don't do anything I'll regret, okay?
Yeah, thanks, man. Just, Yep. Hey, can you go faster? Oh.
That's all settled then.
You don't like it?
Thanks for the assist. Hope you're none too worse for wear.
That was not my proudest moment.
And yet, you have aided in the advancement of science. Once enough data has been collected, I'll have the proof I need to convince them, especially Davis, that my technology is useful.
What if it doesn't do a damn thing? That would be hilarious.
I might even have preliminary findings.
Okay, well, so... Oh, that was literally it. I wonder if we can actually find her again and if she'll... Oh, yep, there it is. False positives. Well, shit, dude. I hope that what I just said is not the truth. Hopefully that, let's see here. Wait for 24 hours. Can we just sit down somewhere and wait? There's a seat somewhere right here. Let's see if we can actually just wait while we're sitting down here. We gotta go to 2 different places here. Let's just go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, let's go talk to this girl about her plan. It's pretty close by. We can also see the reaction at the beer run quest. What is this? Oh, Sinclair's books. Hey, I actually had to come here. Man, I just stumbled upon this by accident. I was gonna look for this area. There's actually a magazine in here that we gotta look for. Here we go. Gunslingers Guide number 2. Thank you. Oh, we're here, and before I lose my way, let's actually buy the snow globe book
My
from her.
husband. For purchase?
What we're looking for is the ancient civilization of Egypt, and that's gonna lock a place on Earth, I think, to go look. Yep.
Please be careful with Mr. Wilson. I have a feeling he's just looking for an excuse with me. Oh, it's you. I got the data from the seismic sensors, and I need help. Nothing that would get you in trouble this time. Promise.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. It's really nice to hear that when others just don't seem to care. Remember the sensors you helped me set up around the city?
Okay.
Well, Davis Wilson is pretty angry about it.
Dude, imagine she just robbing everybody blind with the sensors.
But now no one involved with security is willing to talk to me. At all. And I really need to coordinate with them because the data I'm getting from the sensors is, well, it's off. Not what I expected at all. No, the tech is fine. I never would have put it out there if I had any reservations about that. Look, I know I screwed up here. I went behind Davis's back and did what he told me not to. I don't expect him to talk to me. But this, I'm not gonna lie. It looks an awful lot like someone has been purposely messing with the system. I can't just stroll up and accuse him of anything, but maybe someone, you I'm thinking, could just ask around, see if something's going on. I'd really appreciate it.
Oh, wow. Alright. He's not too far away. Talk to Davis Wilson. Then after we do this quest, we can see about the beer run quest, then we might can save the rest for later. Or I might edit everything down, see what we're at time-wise, and keep going.
It's such an important thing. Vigilance is what keeps Akila City safe.
Okay.
Don't mean to be rude, but I got a lot of things on my plate right now. So unless this is important, I'm gonna...
It kinda is.
Well, ain't that just about the last damn thing you need right now?
Sorry. Anyways.
Oh, that's rich. She hacks into our system, sets up her damn tech.
Oh, so then her shit's... she's right then.
And I'm the one screwing around? She made my life a lot more difficult, but I don't have time to deal with that right now. I have more important things to worry about. Been tracking Ashton for a long time now, and suddenly their behavior doesn't add up. Probably not a coincidence. Maybe it would, but right now I don't give a damn about her data. Now I need to get back out there and get some eyes on this situation. Since you so interested, looks like you can handle yourself. You want to join me?
Actually, let's go ahead and do it.
Yeah, I've heard more than a few hunters say something similar. They nearly all apologize for it later. Gear yourself up however you need to and meet me at the gate. We'll head out from there.
Dude, my character look like a bitch or something? Why does everybody laugh at me when I say I'm ready to fuck shit up? They're just like, ha! Good joke. Like, am I scrawny or something? Like, what's going on? Am I 4'4"? I don't think so.
Are you that newcomer who saved Mr. Crowley? He owes you a beer. Heck, a whole keg.
Mr. Crowley. Anyway, let's do this.
You ready to head out there?
Let's do it. Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay then. Just stick close to me, keep your head on a swivel, and you'll be fine. We'll be back before you know it.
Okay, when am I gonna save your ass? Sis Davis on patrol. Alright, let's go. Oh, we're literally just gonna... I thought we were literally just gonna stand by the door. Like, wow, some patrol, man. Oh yeah, I took the dot off this gun, by the way, you guys. I don't know, I just didn't like the dot.
They're all wrong. The spacing, the depth, just doesn't make any sense. Let's keep going.
Okay. So, you're telling me there's a Terramorph around, or what? What's going on? Looks like a pretty big creature. So. The Ashtar evolving, or what? What's going on? I'm like super curious about this quest right now.
The Ashtar are clever, but they're usually predictable. These tracks don't follow any other paths I expect them to. It just doesn't add up. Looks like the tracks head this way.
Okay.
What in the hell? This is one of our security bots. Someone sent this thing out to mimic the Ashtar? Why in the world? Shit, you hear that? Eyes up, we got incoming. Ashtar incoming.
God, motherfucker bit me.
Everyone for the scoreboard back home.
Stay close. Stay safe. You know how to handle yourself. Most times someone encounters an Ashtar, they panic. Not you.
I mean, that fucker bit me.
Now I got even more questions.
Like a damn chihuahua, dude. Went for the ankles.
Why?
Well, she's not responsible.
No, I expect not. Someone from Akila Security did this. We're the only ones that have access to these robots or can change their orders. I need to check this over. See if I can find some more details. While I do that, I need you to run back to the city. Check the access logs on the computer in the barracks. Look for whoever signed for this thing last. I'll meet you in the city when I'm done here.
Alright, I can do that. Let's see. This is the robot he was talking about. I couldn't find what he was talking about. Alright, let's go back. All the way back. It's actually just fast travel, like close to the Alright, this is where the barracks is. go, excuse me, check out the computer. Don't worry, I'm cleared for this now. Patrol notes. Access logs. Robot. Last entry is Kirkland. Talk to Bailey Kirkland. Hey, Bailey, are you sabotaging the homie?
Scumbags and scavengers.
Why would you do that?
People have no idea what we do to keep them safe. Oh, hey there. Back already. Davis said something about you going on patrol with him? He's... he's alright, isn't he? Nothing, bad happened out there.
Oh, why would you think that?
Damn it! I thought I deleted those. Look, people getting hurt was never part of it. Davis has just been so stressed over this whole thing with that woman and her sensors, and it's been affecting him on the job. The damn robot was just supposed to stomp around, mess up her data, and then come back. I didn't know it would rile up the Ashta so much, and it wasn't supposed to break down.
Nah, time to start looking for a new job, maybe.
Life easier for Davis, I swear.
But what you did could have gotten people hurt, killed. Sometimes you gotta pay the piper.
Alright, we gotta go back over here and talk to Davis now. Actually, before I do that, while I'm on this side of the... What the hell? Oh, I was like, dude, I forget he's just following me around. This guy's like, literally just our prisoner while we're doing this. That's so funny. What is this? Oh, this is the prison. Alright, this is the one that we want. Let's go ahead and pick this thing. Alright, once that's picked, behind this thing that's turned over right here. Nice. Is some random contraband. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, now we can go talk to this guy. I think he's actually part of the town that we need to go towards anyways again. Freestanding Collective. Actually, is this it? Oh yeah, it is. Akila City Consulate. I found it. Alright, so in here, literally on the coffee table, it's the next magazine. Freestanding Captains log number 3. Alright, that was the next place. We're like literally right next to the rock on the left side right here. Now we can go probably go ahead and talk to this guy. We just came from the prison. I know who did it.
We need to get to the bottom of it. The robot's internals are fried, so I came up empty. You have any better luck than I did? Know who's responsible?
You're never gonna believe this. Check it out.
You serious?
Yep.
Oh, Bailey. What were you thinking?
Canner.
My own people sabotaging equipment. Whole world's gone crazy. Well, I'm gonna have to go deal with this. Thanks for helping out. I'll kick some credits your way. May not be much, but not made of money around here. You might want to give Miss Alpin some time to get clean data. Might be her research. Well, it might prove useful.
Imagine that. She was trying to tell you. Alright, so. Wait 24 hours, talk to Kiani again. Well, looks like we gotta go sit down. But before we do that, I think let's turn on the beer run quest and head that way. Alright, getting pretty close. See what's going on in the inn here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, we'll go.
A lot of famous people visit.
How's it going?
Just need to find a time.
Popping back a beer, you never know.
Neon? They're barely a part of the Freestanding Collective.
Kate, hold up.
So, Henry's new batch. How'd it go over?
I know you like Henry, but...
What? There's something wrong?
Sam said it tasted off. Really off. Gladys said it was fine. Then she dumped her whole glass on the floor when she thought I wasn't looking.
No.
I don't think we should carry Henry's stuff anymore.
The mayor's
Our regulars have stopped ordering his old stuff too.
Picture, though. I'll break the news to Henry.
Looks like it was a success. Okay, let's go talk to the wife. Well,
is revolutionary.
You're a piece of shit housewife. Congratulations.
When you can do so much good and make so many more credits. We only use robots for farming. Something happened to Henry's beer? That's terrible. So terrible. But I'm sure I know nothing about it. Here's some credits for delivering the news. I expect that's the last I'll be seeing of you.
You're horrible. I hope this house goes in flames with you in it. God, I got a lot of people tagging along with me. Actually, you mind me using this chair for a second? I'm just gonna sit here. Wait 24 hours.
Hey!
Here we go again.
Staying out of trouble?
How about yourself?
I suppose you could. Things here have been... well, they're better. The ice has thawed a bit between me and Davis. We'll probably never be friends, but at least we're on speaking terms now. I think he finally appreciates the value of my research.
I hope you apologize to him.
I did, repeatedly. In fact, so much that he asked me to stop, so I apologized for that, repeatedly. In fact, speaking
She's
of
such
Davis,
a genuine person, though.
I have to confess, I'm a little worried about him. In analyzing the recent data, I've isolated readings suggesting that someone is making patrols far more often than in the recent past. I don't have any direct evidence, but I know it's Davis. It's gotta be. I'm worried that everything I've inadvertently put him through is kinda, I don't know, pushed him over the edge, or at least a little too close to it. I have recognized that Davis has an emotional reaction to my presence. We're on speaking terms, but he still gets agitated. I don't want to make things worse. I'm better with statistics and circuits than I am with people. I've already made a mess of this situation. Do you think you could go speak to him? If nothing else, it would ease my conscience.
Okay, let's go back and talk to Davis. I think he's probably down here, right?
I can't believe
Me again.
Bailey did such a bonehead move.
I know, she's such a dumbass.
Oh, brother. Why is it every time I see your face, I bet a
Bruh,
headache's gonna
I'm solving
follow
your
shortly
problems, dog. What you mean? Davis, I'm hurt. We've been through so much.
All broken up about it, I'm sure. So what can I do for you? I don't know whether I should be reassured that someone cares or creeped out that someone's watching me that closely. That woman, I swear, even though we've smoothed over most of the rough spots, she still manages to strike a nerve without even trying. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Not sure yet. When we were out there and we found that robot, obviously that threw me for a loop. Still can't believe one of my own people will pull a stunt like that, endangering us all. But the more I thought about it, that whole episode doesn't account for some of the tracks I saw out there. Too large, too spread out. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. If there's a bigger Ashta out there, something meaner than what we've seen so far, I have to know. I tell you what, if you and Kiona are worried, why don't you just come with me then? Either I get an extra gun in the fight, or you get to laugh at the old man and say, I told you so. I'll give you a chance to gear up if you need it. And, maybe grab the biggest gun you got, just in case.
Hey, I'm already geared. Let's go get it.
You know, Kioni showed me.
Let's go ahead and get it.
She's a clever kid.
Don't you worry. Those
She's
walls
got
are
a
solid.
lot of things
No after
figured
getting
out.
in here.
I think we can make some real improvements in the future. She had a couple sets of data that she thought were erroneous or something. But seems to me that it might not be. Bigger, faster, Ashta sounds like it matches up with the tracks I've seen. But I tell you, I'm hoping she's right and it's just a glitch. And no need to tell her I said that. Wouldn't want it going to her head. All right, here we are. Let's head this way.
I'm following you, buddy.
I remember a story from the first time I was here on Akila. I had totally forgotten about it till recently. Every so often we get independent types who think that they can succeed where everyone else has failed. Some of them stride off into the wilderness, certain that they're gonna make more credits than anyone in history. Mining, botany stuff, whatever. Warnings just don't get through to them. Most of them don't come back. But this one-time miner from some corporation or other, he drags himself back into the city bloody and half dead. Claimed he seen an Ashta big as a house out there. The older guys all said he was delirious. And me, well, I was new as anything and just listened to him. Now, though, I'm wondering if maybe it wasn't just blood loss in the heat stroke. Maybe he really did see something. Maybe I should have come out here a long time ago. Shit, that's gotta be it! No matter what happens, you make it back to the city and tell them about this. You hear me?
Well, look at you.
Alpha Ashta. Oh my god. I thought it was the other thing I was looking at. Yo, that thing got...
Sorry, startled me.
That's crazy. Bye, Elk. Yo, do you see that thing?
Proof? Nobody will believe us about the Alpha. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think we were gonna make it through that.
Good thing it didn't charge you.
If you hadn't been with me, no way I'd be standing right now.
Never thought there'd be a day when I saved V. Davis Wilson.
That was fun. Let's do it again.
You are something else, you know that? We got out alive this one time. That's good. But this ain't gonna be the last time we have to deal with this. Now that we know these things are out here, we need to track them and keep them out of populated areas. And that plan is gonna need everybody. So, I'm gonna swallow my pride a bit here and ask you to go tell Keone what we found. Let her know that her data wasn't an error and that she needs to focus on it. I know I can count on you. Thanks again for saving my ass.
Alright, let's go back to Keone, who is...
Davis should be more careful. The data shows the Ashta are more active. So, what happened?
You should have seen it, it was huge.
So, I was right? My data was accurate? I can't believe I second-guessed it. You know, I was really hitting a point where I was starting to think maybe this was all a mistake, that I stuck my nose into something I shouldn't have. Davis was so certain they had everything under control that they didn't want or need my help. But they did, didn't they?
You know your worth. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Yeah, you're right. If anything, this has proven I should trust my instincts. I need to get to work on this immediately. But while I've been sitting around, I whipped up a little something for you.
Is it meatloaf?
I thought it was funny. Now that I'm giving it to you, I'm hoping it's not in really poor taste. Anyway, thank you. Again.
Holy shit, it's a legendary item. Despondent Assassin. Yo, absolutely worth. That's crazy. Hell yeah. Mission updated bounty, the Starjacker. Did he just run? Did he die? I should look into that. While walking in Akila City, I overheard two girls talking and they called for my help. I should talk with them. Maybe I didn't pay attention to me getting that. It looks like it's over here though. Talk to the girl. Ah, I see you. Hello. Oh, they're kids.
I'm Annie Wilcox. You're new in town, aren't you? That means I'm gonna keep my eye on you.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Is it? Or are you just saying that? See, I work for the Freestar Rangers. I'm the first ever Ranger Surveillance Assistant. And that's not some dumb made-up title. Ranger Emma Wilcox gave it to me. So it's official.
Okay.
I'm the best Ranger Surveillance Assistant that ever lived. Someday, I'll teach other kids the tricks of the trade. Gotta prepare the next generation, because I won't be here forever.
Hopefully you will be.
What's it gonna be? Are you gonna be a law-abiding citizen? Or are you gonna be on my list? That's the right answer. I just hope you mean it. Akila City is just crawling with crime. It's everywhere. And it's up to us Rangers to do something about it.
And Ranger surveillance assistants.
Someone's stealing guns and stuff from Laredo Arms.
And none of the adults believe us.
So we're hoping, you know, you can help us break it all open.
Oh, you want my help, huh? There's a criminal loose?
Emily was right about you.
I'll put a stop to him.
I was doing my ranger patrol one night, and there was a suspicious character casing Laredo Arms. I watched him as long as I could, but I had to rush home for bedtime. First thing in the morning, I came back and interrogated Justin Sneed. And he said they were tracking down an inventory discrepancy. I told him about the suspicious stranger, but Mr. Sneed didn't believe me.
Yeah, it's probably because you're a kid. It honestly happens a lot.
Exactly! This case was too big for just one ranger, so I deputized Emily.
I'm an assistant ranger surveillance assistant.
Or, something like that. And we found out that the thief breaks in most nights, but like, really late. He's got his own key card. We just need to catch him. Security will believe you.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
You're doing Akila City a big service. Best I figure he's there around midnight. You need to wait for him to exit Laredo, then catch him red-handed. We need to bring him to justice.
To justice! Apprehend the Laredo Arms thief at midnight. Midnight,
I just
huh?
know
Well,
Annie's
we're
gonna be a ranger one
a
day.
long way from midnight, but alright, it's damn near midnight. We found a good chair
Sometime next week?
down here at some random targeting practice place. Right outside the waypoint here. Let's go check it out. Confront the thief suspect. Wait, who? Who is it? Oh, he already left? What the fuck? Yeah, he's definitely up to no good. Look at this guy. What the hell? What are you doing, bro?
I'm so screwed.
Yeah, you are. I got you. What are you doing?
What? Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah? I won't. Oh, God. This can't be happening. Oh, God, no. Security.
Everyone, don't move! Don't anybody move. Let's see. If it ain't the hero of Galban.
Sup?
And who do we have here? Looks like you're carrying a lot of weapons for a nighttime stroll.
Hell, I give up.
Smart move. I got a tip something was going down tonight.
What?
Was little Annie actually right about all this?
I
kind of always thought she was a pest. But now, I got her from here. Akila City owes you again. And, thank Annie for me. Dear God, she's never gonna let us hear the end of this.
That was very sus the way all that just went down. Anyways, Annie! Holy crap. That's why we need to believe kids more often, man. Is she inside the rock? She is inside the rock. Well, we had to go in here eventually. Annie! There you are.
Did you catch the thief? Tell me it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
Annie, what are you doing up? It's way past your bedtime.
What the hell?
Mom, I have to know.
I was not expecting that.
You got him right, right?
Your hunch was right on the money. We caught the thief, Annie.
I knew it.
Annie L. Wilcox, what did you do?
I told you about it. You know the Laredo robberies? Well, we caught the thief.
Wait, so that's real?
Of course, Mom. I told you.
She's telling the truth.
I can't
You're
tell
not
one day
pulling my
from the
leg,
next
right?
Time you went somewhere new.
Oh boy. Annie, we'll talk more about this later. But I'm proud of you. But you've got to be careful.
Yes, Mom. I'm gonna be the best ranger surveillance assistant ever.
Thank you for helping my girl and anything else involved. Take this. Lord preserve me.
I'm always watching.
Yeah, you are. Before we go inside the rock, I guess, and start the Freestar Collective mission change, which will probably lead us to doing a bunch of stuff in another area, and will have to be a whole new other episode. But let's go in here in the Co-Heritage Museum and take on the Late Bloomer side quest. Alright, what's up, girl?
Oh, are you a friend of Sam Coe? I do so hope you both appreciate the museum. It's about his family, after all. That is not something I expected to hear today. I assume you're somehow associated with the United Colonies? I've received some odd messages of late. A tree is upset? You scientists are something else. Regardless, I can't just hand over museum property, and I must admit I'm not especially inclined to help the UC, or New Atlantis for that matter.
Hey, I get it, but we have to collectively let go of this feud with the UC. And besides, this is really just about a tree and someone who is really, really attached to it.
Are you defending the UC? I must say, I expected more from a Coe. Well, I'm afraid you've wasted your time because I'm not authorized nor particularly inclined to release any of our pieces. That includes 100-year-old tree branches. Sorry, but it's staying in storage.
I forget this is about that tree quest on New Atlantis. About that dude with the damn tree that's crying or whatever. What are our options here? I don't think there's anything in here. Let's talk to her again, see if we can persuade her. Probably take a bolt to right. Let's do a green.
Handing over
Alright, that works. Could have did that in the first place, I guess.
Please return it in one piece.
Thank you. See, that wasn't too bad. Now we gotta... Oh, that'll probably be in the next episode where we got a lot of bouncing around in the star systems, man. But let's just go ahead and take care of everything directly in the city. Or at least on this planet. So I guess the next thing would be to go over here. We gotta find someone who's gonna give us a quest. I believe it's up here somewhere. Looking for the core residence. Is it here? Are you the guy? I believe you're the guy.
I love my job. So many memories of happy homeowners building new lives.
That's nice. Glad you like your job.
I'm Mr. Tate, and you have the look of a newcomer.
How'd you know?
Welcome to Akila City. I don't suppose you're in the market for real estate. If so, then look no further.
Oh, you want me to buy a house here? Is that what it is? Sure, I'll buy a house here.
In the heart of the Freestar Collective, who wouldn't? I have 2 properties for sale.
It's a nice
this one here
dome.
Is a refurbished colonial manor.
Already got one piece of crap in
I also have a more
underground place in New Atlantis.
In Midtown. Any interest in them?
Sure. Nice to meet you. Goodbye. Core Manor. The manor and the Midtown home. Can I buy them both?
It's my favorite listing I've had in years. Spacious in the core itself.
Your favorite, huh?
I took great pains to get all the approvals, so the neighbors should be no problem. It's historic and spacious. Oh my, so much space. And the price is a veritable bargain.
78K? I'll take it.
You have made my year with this.
Okay, visit your new manor in the Akila City core. Can I actually buy the other one?
Looking to buy,
I can buy the other one too.
Unfurnished 1-bedroom, lots of space.
I'll buy that too.
Excellent, most excellent. With the funds transferred, you can take possession immediately. I wish you good fortune in your new home.
Damn, I'm buying property all the way up in here. It's crazy. Is this actually my new home? This is my manor right here? Dude was like right behind it. Or right in front of it, I guess. Alright. Wow, this is not too bad. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to kill you after, because you know where I live, my dude. Can't have that. Cannot have that. It's a nice piece of crap, right?
I'm the best realtor in... Wait. My instinct says you're a person who knows how to work with their hands, or in this case, heavy equipment.
Oh, you'd be right.
Are you familiar with mining lasers?
I used to be a miner, so yeah.
There are so many in the stretch, living in terrible conditions. The Low House and I are working together to make cheap, affordable housing. But the land we want to build on has hard stone that needs to be cleared. And it truly is the best cause. Once you clear the land, we'll be one step closer to changing some lives for the better.
Okay, clear out the hard rock on Tate's land. So yeah, he actually obviously has a mission for us, so let's go check out our other house though. We decided to buy randomly 2 houses here because, you know, not like anybody else on this planet needs one. Sprain gain? No way. This must be my piece of shit. Yeah, they said it was only a 1-bedroom, right? Okay, well. Yeah, you've seen both my houses. Dude definitely needs to die. Alright, now just go do this guy's quick little side quest here. Just drop down here, there we go.
Marvelous.
Quick and easy.
One step closer. I can't wait to tell Ms. Wolf. I know it's not much, but this is well earned.
My money back? Damn, not even like a percentage of it. Jeez, man. Alright, well, that was a really quick side quest here. Alright, now on to the next one, which is going to be on this side. We just passed Sinclair's books here.
The Council of Governors meeting our very own.
All the way down here. Alright, so down here, man, this is like the slums, man. Aggies. Probably where you go get food. So there's a magazine right here that we want. And this little tiny crappy shack here is a snake statue. And in the back, in a box, magazine for us. Alright, now right where we got this little magazine right here. Not you. Where's your husband? There he is. Marco. What's up, Marco?
The worst thing is, I could really see loving it here. We just need a chance.
How are things going for you?
Moving out here cost a lot. Now we're barely getting by. It's impossible to save up anything so Liv can have a future. Truth is, I was a fool to think anything would change. Now Simone and I barely talk, and Liv, that's even worse. You know what the worst thing for a parent is? To look into your child's eyes and see pity. That's how you know you've hit rock bottom. Got tired of living under the boot. The UC always tells you what to do and how to do it. If you're down, they want to keep you there. I thought maybe hard work and patience would lead to better things, but it became clear that that was never going to happen. The only way out was to leave the UC behind. So I brought the family here. Things aren't much better, but at least I don't have the piglets breathing down my neck anymore.
Well, I'd like to help you and your family, dude.
As much charity as I can stomach.
Your pity's definitely
Without
hitting
the
me.
House. I mean, there's something, but it's a hell of a thing to ask.
How can I help?
As dark as things are, there are so many good people out there. Simone, my wife, has got a cousin, Milena Exelrod. Truthfully, I never much cared for Milena. But she runs freight, and I know her routes sometimes take her this way. Milena is family. Might be she'd do something for her kin. I'm looking for a job, and I'll do anything. Well, anything legal. Milena's United Colonies, like us, and I know she's got problems of her own with Akila City. You are an answer to our prayers. Milena called Simone yesterday. I'm pretty sure she's still in the system. Just giving me any hope. It's a lot.
Alright, meet up with Milena Axelrod. Alright, now before we go ahead and do that, there's literally one final quest, at least in the city, that we can grab right now.
Step right in, ma'am, and feast
Not
your
you.
eyes on the marvelous attractions of Honest Earl's alien extravaganza. Sad.
What the hell are you
Just
guys doing here?
Sad.
Hey, sweetie.
Yeah, I see you. What the
After
hell?
all, so much to do in New Atlantis.
I think the Freestanding Captains.
I can't believe we bumped into you.
No kidding, I just sent you guys a
Here, of all
payment.
places. I hope you didn't buy a ticket.
Oh, hush. This place is really interesting.
I am surprised to see you here.
The nonprofit I volunteer for had a symposium in Akila City. They sent me, and a couple of others.
And I get to be your +1. Your mom's not one to toot her own horn, but she's getting to be kind of a big deal. She keeps it up and she'll be running the whole operation in a few years.
Oh, stop. Well, I was just getting bored puttering around the house, so I figured I'd try to do some good.
Sounds like things are going well for you then.
Can't complain. So, what are you doing in Akila City, sweetie?
A crap ton of jobs.
Constellation business?
Honey, he does more than just work for Constellation.
Well, then why are you here?
I work with the Rangers too. I visit Akila City a lot.
You're a ranger and in Constellation. Is there anything you don't do? Well, it was nice bumping into you. I know you must be busy. Love you.
Alright, and you?
Overall, I really like it here.
Alright, well now that we met Mom and Dad, let's see if we can find Mirror Wolf. There you
I
are.
got to keep the low house open, but it still doesn't feel like enough. I got a moment to hear about the low house. It mean a lot to me and to others.
Sure, I can spare a minute.
Good to know there's still some folks who can take an interest in the welfare of others. The low house is a place where folks down on their luck can get a hot meal and a bed to sleep in. More importantly, they can do it with some dignity. No need to beg or steal. Everything's given with no questions asked and no favors owed. I run the place. Have for years. But to do it, I have to rely on the kindness of others.
Okay, yes, this absolutely.
That's right. And most people want to. Sometimes they just need a helping hand to pull them up from a dark place and set them on their feet again. Look, I'll be honest with you. We get a little help from some other wealthier folks in the city. But it's barely enough. It takes credits to provide for those in need. And I'm hoping you'll be willing to contribute. If you can spare a few credits, it'll do a lot of good.
100 credits is not much, honestly.
Thank
I thought she was
you.
going to ask for more.
I don't know
I've
if you
given out
believe in karma,
a lot more
but
for
I do.
less.
I think you just earned yourself some.
Alright, after we give her a donation, let's see if there's a way that we can help out. And this will
If you're
start
serious,
the
I'm
actual
drowning
quest.
in work. Philbone Agricultural Systems feeds basically everyone in the stretch. Bless the Philbone brothers. But their latest IntelliWheat shipment is late. I'm not worried yet, but getting there. Could you ask Sarah Philbone what the holdup is? Very politely?
Sounds important. I'll go talk with
This
her.
is a huge help. If there's anything you can do to speed up the wheat delivery, please do it. I'll have more work for you when you get back.
Alright, talk to Sarah Philburn about low house wheat shipment. Not you again, dude. The worst housewife? Oh my
Weston
god.
needs to get his brother focused on food production instead of wasting time brewing beer. If I ran things, we wouldn't have this problem.
What in the magician fuck?
After the Stone Road Inn disaster, I think Henry's going to have to accept facts and stop this brewing nonsense.
Absolutely. Listen,
I
hear
know,
about something
we're
else.
late. It's been this whole frustrating episode.
My sprain
Short
just cured
version,
itself. What the heck?
Farming equipment outside the walls needs to be manually rebooted. But the guards aren't going to be able to send people to fix it for days. We're committed to helping the unfortunate.
Alright, I'll go. I'll go.
But
Yeah,
the Ashta
have
are
no
just
worries.
too dangerous for us to send.
I can do
You
that.
would do that?
Yeah, I got it.
If you
I'm
get
on
it
my way.
rebooted, I'll get the harvest going ASAP. We can get the wheat to Amira quick. I'll talk with my husband, but I'm sure we could arrange payment. You'd be helping our business too, after all. Just be careful. Ashta are very dangerous.
I got it. On my way. Alright, well, we're here. Oh, we're way out here. It's not that bad out here. There's a bunch of patrolling robots. Reboot the farming facility. Return to Amira Wolf. There was nothing to that. No Ashta out here at all. Oh, nope, I see him. Get away from the farm, assholes. That's why all the farmers have guns for the rodents.
Whatever it was.
Yeah, scram. I took care of the IntelliWheat shipment.
That is good news. What was the holdup anyway?
Had to reboot the farming computers.
Oh, that makes sense. Aren't they outside the walls? Wait, you went outside the walls, didn't you?
Yep, fought off a few Ashta.
Don't risk yourself like that. If anyone got hurt working for the Low House.
Nope, everyone wins. It's
I
all
hate
good.
to ask it, but this next errand should be safe. Easy.
Oh, okay.
Everything runs on charity. And our benefactors, though kind, I think sometimes, well, get sick of seeing me. A new face may ease up the purse strings, or at least save me some errands. It's touch and go sometimes. Pests are too much, and they could turn their back on the project. Too little, and people suffer. So, the mayor, Elias Cartwright, has always been generous to us, but it's been a while since he's donated. Raisha Lands is a huge benefactor. Laredo Firearms has been vital for us. Both of those are routine, more polite reminders, really. The last is a long shot, probably futile, but the Trade Authority is incredibly wealthy, and they have never ever donated to us. If you could convince Duncan Lynch to give us anything, heck, a single credit even, I'd consider it a victory.
Okay, I'll do my best to set up some donations for you.
Once you're done with that, come back to me.
And then rather than us do it, it kind of makes sense because, you know, this is their town, their place of residency anyways. They should be the ones responsible for that, even though it would be super easy for me to just donate like 10k and be like, here you go, bitch. Ask for donations.
Oh, shoot. I forgot.
Oh, you just forgot?
I'll send over my usual monthly donation to Amira. She truly is a wonder. And with the building project her and Mr. Tate are planning, there may be a day when the stretch is a distant memory. I'll talk with Amira later. I didn't mean to cause any problems. I just wish others learned from the fine example you're setting.
Oh, that was quite easy, actually. Alright, next. Well, I'm here to ask for donations.
The Trade Authority has a firm policy.
Oh, I'm here to convince you.
In all
I understand, I'm here to convince you. Except, where is the persuasion attempt? Huh. Do it for yourself?
The Trade Authority's image is doing quite well already. Thank you very much.
Oh, well,
I'm done discussing this matter.
Oh my god.
If you ever need to deal with the Trade Authority, drop by.
You guys won't say shit if I fuck him up, right? Man, I'm with a bunch of snitches. They would all tell on me. They would all tell on me. I would get an instant bounty.
Good. She's going to work herself into an early grave if she's not careful.
Oh, you actually
Laredo
care?
Firearms prides itself in helping out all the residents of
Oh,
Akila City.
nice. Where's the
I'll
money?
send Justin over to deliver our monthly donation.
Nice. Charitable donations can make for excellent advertising, especially if you increase the amount. Ooh. Got her.
I hadn't considered that angle. I was preferring to keep this anonymous, but perhaps it would be wise. I'll talk to Amira about it. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I guess we gotta go back.
Anytime.
The Cartwrights have been donating. Don't let Raisha fool you. She built
I
and
talked to
Raisha
everybody.
increased her donations substantially. Very substantially. I don't know what to say. No word from the Trade Authority. I'm sorry I even asked. I like
That's
to believe
funny.
everyone is capable of empathy and compassion, but people like Duncan test my faith.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, he's kind of a jerk. I wanted to fuck him up, but, you know, these snitches behind
I
me.
didn't say that, but I'm not going to correct you. Sarah Philborn gave me these credits to give to you for your help with the farm.
Keep it.
You more than deserve it.
Oh, caseless shotgun shells too? Advanced coachman. Well, I mean, I could just sell that, I guess. Yeah, keep it.
Those credits are from the grateful Filburns, not me. And I wouldn't take a single one. You've earned it. I have one more thing for you to do. But I hope it's more of a reward. This is part of the Intellowit harvest. I'd like you to deliver it to Simone Jansen and her family. I want you to see the fruits of your labors.
Oh, thank you. Alright.
That's it.
Oh, the people that needed,
Thank you for
food.
saving my husband. Amira
Got
said
something
to
else for
expect
you.
This wheat ensures my family won't go to bed hungry. I genuinely don't know what my family would do without Amira. And you have no idea how much it means.
Glad to lend a hand.
Over here in Akila, it's humbling to see regular people just looking after us. On behalf of my family, of my daughter, bless you.
Alright. Nice, dude. That's a bunch of quests here. That's pretty much everything. Like, literally everything. So everything else is pretty much off-world now. So what we can do is we can go into the rock now. We can start the Freestar Collective quest line. And we can pretty much just wrap up everything that's off-world. And I'm pretty sure we can do that until the Freestar Collective is going to have us pretty much head towards Neon. And at that point we can probably start the Neon quest line and do the Neon City and go from there. But in the next episode, we're just going to clean up a bunch of quests that we got that's going to take us off-world. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the rock.